She texted, "Pack your stuff tonight, I'm taking the house and your bonus too now." I replied, "Sure," then sent that screenshot to my attorney. At closing, her house was in my sister's trust, and her secret debts were on our prenup exhibit list. She knocked, crying, but my tenant opened the door. I, 34, male, had been with Sabrina Holt, 32, for 5 years. I worked as a cybersecurity compliance manager for a hospital network. Sabrina worked as a residential real estate agent on a small team. We lived in St. Louis in a 3-bedroom in Kirkwood. I bought it 2 years before we married. I made $156,000 a year, plus a yearly bonus around $18,000. Sabrina made $62,000 to $110K depending on closings. Weeknights we ate at places that stayed predictable. Pastaria when she wanted photos, or a burger bar on Manchester. Weekends were brunch with her friends, then open houses. My fun was Sunday meal prep and a quiet walk. Her circle ran loud and shiny. Cara and Mitch, Lacey and Drew, and her broker Grant. They loved flex talk. New bags, new leases, new plans that ignored math. I stayed calm around them. I learned early that calm made Sabrina itch. We married at the courthouse last year. Sabrina sold it as just paperwork to her followers. She wanted a big wedding later once her brand grew. She promised it would be simple but iconic. Before we married, I asked for a prenup, not because I was rich, because I was careful. My dad went broke from a bad divorce. He taught me to treat contracts like seatbelts. Sabrina laughed when I brought it up. "You're not a billionaire," she said. "I'm not stupid either," I said. She signed it anyway, annoyed. Then she spent weeks calling it your fear file. She also hated one other document, the deed to our house. When I bought the house, my dad was sick. His lawyer pushed everything into a family trust. It was called the Harlow Family Trust. My sister, Tessa, was the trustee. The trust owned the house legally and clearly. I paid the mortgage and I lived there, but titles stayed protected. Sabrina knew this. She just treated it like a technicality. "That trust thing is weird," she said once. "It makes you look sneaky." "It makes me look prepared," I said. 6 months after the courthouse wedding, my career offer arrived. A recruiter from Seattle called during lunch. A cloud company wanted a director of security governance. Base salary was $228,000 with a 25% bonus target. They offered $30,000 relocation and $120K in stock units. Benefits included full health and 6% 401K match. The role was in Bellevue, hybrid, 3 days in. It was a real leap and it had a clear future. I told Sabrina that night at the kitchen island. She was painting her nails and watching Ring videos. "I got an offer in Seattle," I said. "Director role, big jump." Sabrina wrinkled her nose. "Seattle is depressing," she said. "It's $228,000 base," I said, "plus stock and bonus." She stared at me like I bragged. "You're still a compliance guy," she said. "I lead a team now," I said. "It's a director seat." Sabrina laughed once sharp. "You want a gold star," she said. "I want a future," I said. She leaned back smug. "My future is here," she said. "It can be there too," I said. "New market, new clients." She lifted her phone. "No," she said, "we are not moving." "We should at least visit," I said. "See neighborhoods, run numbers." She waved me off. "Stop," she said. "You always do spreadsheets." Then she dropped the line that started everything. "If you go," she said, "go alone." I nodded slowly. "Okay," I said. Sabrina blinked, confused by my calm. She expected begging, not acceptance. 2 days later, she added a new demand. She said it like it was logical. "If you're chasing money," she said, "I want my cut." "What cut?" I asked. She tapped her ring. "Upgrade," she said, "and I want your bonus." I stared at her. "That bonus funds our savings," I said. Sabrina smiled thin. "You owe me," she said. "I made you look stable." That was the moment I stopped trying to persuade her. I switched to planning without her. Update when I accepted the offer that morning quietly. I signed the letter in my car outside work. I didn't announce it at home. I watched Sabrina's patterns first. Whenever I mentioned Seattle, she shut it down fast. "We're not discussing it," she said. If I tried to talk details, she mocked my tone. "Listen to you," she said, "Mr. Corporate." At brunch that weekend, her friends piled on. They loved the joke more than they loved us. Kara sipped her mimosa and smiled. "He thinks he's hot now," she said. Mitch laughed. "Seattle will chew you up," he said. Grant leaned in like a mentor. "St. Louis is your lane," he said. Sabrina squeezed my arm under the table. It wasn't affection, it was pressure. I didn't fight them. I didn't defend my pride. I opened a new bank account on Monday. I moved my direct deposit to it. I pulled my bonus allocation into that account too. I stopped using our joint card for anything. I also checked our credit reports, both of us. Mine looked clean, but hers did not. I saw 2 new cards and 1 personal loan. Together they were over $28,000. I asked Sabrina that night, calm. "What are these accounts?" I asked. She didn't look up from her phone. "Old stuff," she said. "Old stuff with new dates," I said. Sabrina rolled her eyes. "Stop auditing me," she said. "I'm not auditing," I said. "I'm protecting myself." She smirked. "From your wife," she said. "That's sad." I called my sister Tessa after that. I told her about Seattle and Sabrina's bonus demand. Tessa went silent for a beat. "She wants your bonus," she asked. "She wants control," I said, "and she wants the house too." Tessa's voice hardened. "The trust stays locked," she said. "No changes without me." "Good," I said. "I want it stable." I researched Seattle at night quietly. Commutes, rentals, taxes, and basic cost of living. I also researched divorce law because I had to. I hated that I had to. I found a 1-bedroom in Bellevue for $24.50 a month. It was plain, clean, and close to the office. Sabrina didn't notice my lists. She only noticed I stopped reacting. That made her escalate. Update 2, I told Sabrina my decision in our living room. I did it after dinner with TVs off. "I'm moving to Seattle," I said. "I start in 6 weeks. Sabrina stared at me like I insulted her. Then she laughed. "You can't," she said. "You're married." "I can," I said. "I already accepted." Sabrina's cheeks flushed. "You did that behind my back," she said. "I tried talking," I said. "You shut it down." She snapped her fingers, angry. "Because it was stupid," she said. "It's $228,000 base," I said. "It's not a hobby." Sabrina walked closer, tight smile. "You want applause," she said. "I want partnership," I said. "I want respect," she scoffed. "Respect is earned," she said. "I earned it," I said. "You just don't like it." Sabrina jabbed a finger at my chest. "If you leave," she said, "I take everything." "You won't," I said. "You signed a prenup." She laughed louder. "That paper means nothing," she said. "It means a lot," I said. "And you know it." Her eyes darted, then narrowed. "Fine," she said. "Stay here and fund me." "No," I said. Sabrina's voice rose. "Then I'm done," she said. "I'll tell everyone you ran away." I kept my tone flat. "Tell them," I said. "I'll keep the truth." She swung to bargaining fast. "Okay," she said. "I can do long distance." I waited. "But," she added, "you send your bonus here. And I want the house." "No," I said. Sabrina's face changed, cold now. "So you choose money over me," she said. "I choose peace over threats," I said, "and work over chaos." She stared like she lost oxygen. Then she hissed. "You're nothing without me," she said. I nodded once. "Then you'll be fine without me," I said. I walked into the bedroom and packed a week's clothes. Sabrina followed, shouting. "You're dramatic," she said. "You're really doing this." I zipped my bag and kept my voice low. "Yes," I said. "I'm really doing it." Update 3, the next month felt like living beside a storm. Sabrina rotated moods like outfits. First came anger. She slammed cabinets and threw mail at me. "You're ruining my life," she said. "You're selfish." Then came sweet talk. She cooked dinner and smiled too hard. "I just want us," she said. "Let's reset." Then came tears. She cried in the shower loud enough to hear. Then came anger again, faster and uglier. She said things she could not take back. "You're a coward," she said. "You hide behind rules." I stayed calm, even when it hurt. Calm kept me functional. During that month, I handled logistics quietly. Apartment lease, relocation forms, and moving quotes. I also met with an attorney in St. Louis. His name was Marcus Lane. Marcus reviewed the prenup and nodded. "This is strong," he said. Keep records and stay polite. I asked about the trust and the house. Marcus tapped the deed printout. This is not marital property, he said. And it is not in her name. That mattered. It also explained why Sabrina resented the trust so much. On moving day, Sabrina was absent. She said she had a showing tour. I didn't argue. I let the movers work in silence. I took only what was mine: clothes, electronics, records, and personal items. I left most furniture because I didn't care. I wanted distance, not a couch. When the truck pulled away, I felt relief. Not joy, just quiet air. I drove to Seattle over 3 days. 287 miles, bad coffee, and steady thoughts. When I arrived, my apartment felt empty in a good way. No forced laughter, no threats, no tests. My first week at the new job was intense and clean. People spoke in facts, not vibes. My VP shook my hand and smiled. "Good to have you," he said. I started building a compliance roadmap immediately. I liked the work and the pace. Back in St. Louis, Sabrina started broadcasting a story. She told people I abandoned her for a promotion. She told Kara I was having an affair. She told Grant I was unstable. I didn't argue with rumors. I built a case with receipts. Update for Seattle changed me fast. Not my core, just my daily stress. I worked long hours, but I slept better. Work stress felt earned, not manufactured. I joined a gym near my office. I did the same routine, same days, no drama. My next-door neighbor was a teacher named Naomi Reeves. She waved once, then respected my space. On weekends, Seattle had events everywhere. Food markets, small festivals, and waterfront walks. I kept it simple. Coffee, books, and a quiet meal. At work, the first big win hit in month 3. A vendor audit found a major contract breach. I led the response plan and saved us real money. My VP gave me a spot bonus of $22,000. That bonus went into my account, not a shared one. I felt safe for the first time in months. I also made a housing move carefully. I bought a 2-bedroom condo in Redmond. Price was $615,000 and I put 15% down. The mortgage hurt, but it was mine. Meanwhile, calls started from St. Louis. Friends who ignored me now wanted clarity. Lacey messaged me. "Sabrina said you emptied accounts," she wrote. I replied once short. "I paid my bills and left," I wrote. Sabrina's mom, Denise, called me next. Her voice sounded tired. "Evan, what happened?" she asked. She always called me by my middle name. "I'm Caleb," I said, "and I'm sorry," Denise sighed. "She's spiraling," she said, "and she keeps blaming you." "I'm not coming back," I said. Denise paused. "Did she have debt?" she asked. That question told me everything. Her own mom suspected the truth. "I can't discuss details," I said, "but please take care of yourself." Denise thanked me, then hung up. I felt sad for her, not Sabrina. A week later, Kara apologized. She sent a long message, full of excuses. At the end, she wrote one line that mattered. "Grant knew about her debt," she wrote. So Sabrina's team had been hiding things. They were not friends, they were accomplices. Update 5 in late fall, I posted a LinkedIn update. New title, new city, and a clean photo. I wrote 3 sentences about risk, leadership, and accountability. Nothing about Sabrina, nothing personal. Within an hour, Sabrina found it. My phone lit up with messages from unknown numbers. First came sweet texts. "I'm proud of you," she wrote. "I miss you." I did not reply. Then came anger texts. "You never told me it was this big," she wrote. "You lied to me." Then came pleading emails. "I'll move," she wrote. "I'll do therapy." Then came threats again. "You owe me," she wrote. "I'm your wife." That same week, Grant emailed me. Subject line was my apology. He admitted Sabrina lied about me to keep her image clean. He also admitted he encouraged her to secure assets. My stomach went cold reading that. He was not dumb, he was calculating. Kara called me and sounded ashamed. "I'm sorry," she said. "We joked about you." "Yeah," I said. "You did." Lacey texted again, short. "Sabrina lied," she wrote. I saw proof. My own family stayed steady. My dad called just to check my tone. "You sound calm," he said. "I am," I said. "I'm done." My sister Tessa validated me with one sentence. "You protected yourself," she said. That's not cruelty. I held onto that, because sometimes calm still carries guilt. Update 6. Sabrina showed up in Seattle in January. She did it without warning, like a stunt. I walked out of my building and saw her by my car. She wore a long coat and a sad face. "Caleb," she said, "please don't ignore me." "What do you want?" I asked. She stepped closer, eyes glossy. "I want to fix us," she said. "You want access," I said, "not love." Sabrina flinched. "That's not fair," she said. "You mocked my work," I said. "You demanded my bonus." She shook her head fast. "I was scared," she said. "You were entitled," I said, "and you were loud." Sabrina tried a softer tone. "I can move here," she said. "I'll start over." "You hated Seattle," I said. "I was joking," she said. "I didn't mean it." "You meant it," I said. "You meant every insult." Her eyes sharpened for a second, then she forced tears again. "I'm different now," she said. "I learned." "No," I said. "Your situation changed." Sabrina's voice rose. "So you punish me forever," she said. "I protect my life," I said, "and my peace." She looked past me at my building. Her gaze tracked the clean lobby, the secure doors. "You live here alone," she said. "That's sad." "I live here safe," I said. "That's good." Sabrina reached toward my arm. I stepped back. "Come back with me," she said. "Come home." "There is no home with you," I said. "There is only control." Her face hardened. "Then I'll take what's mine," she said. I nodded once. "Talk to my attorney," I said. I got in my car and drove away. I did not look back. Update 7. 2 weeks later, the legal letters started. Sabrina hired an aggressive attorney from St. Louis. The first letter demanded support payments and equitable assets. It specifically mentioned my yearly bonus. The second letter demanded the house by address. She called it the marital residence. Marcus, my attorney, stayed calm. He replied in clean language with exhibits attached. He pointed to the prenup. He pointed to the trust deed. He asked for Sabrina's full debt disclosures. Sabrina's attorney pushed harder. They demanded immediate access to accounts. Marcus shut it down. He asked for proof, and he asked for disclosures again. That is when the secret debt spilled out. Not a little, not accidental. There were credit cards, personal loans, and a cash advance chain. The total was $71,800. There was also one account tied to Sabrina's real estate business. It looked like she financed marketing with pure debt. Marcus called me and kept his voice steady. "She hid this," he said, "and the prenup matters." "What happens now?" I asked. "We attach it," he said. "We make it an exhibit." Sabrina responded like a cornered animal. She started a social media campaign. She posted videos about financial abuse. She posted photos of herself crying in our old kitchen. She implied I was controlling. She implied I was dangerous. Then people started asking questions. They asked about the trust. They asked about the debt. Kara commented publicly. "Tell the truth," she wrote. Lacey posted a screenshot of Sabrina's old message to her. It showed Sabrina bragging about taking the house. Grant tried to defend her at first, then he deleted everything. Denise, Sabrina's mom, commented once. "Stop lying," she wrote. "Fix your life." Sabrina tried to sell the St. Louis house anyway. She lined up a buyer and scheduled a closing. She acted like she could sign paper and claim victory. She ignored the fact that she never held title. Closing day arrived and she walked in confident. The title officer did the search and stopped cold. The trust owned the property, not Sabrina. My sister was the trustee, not her. Sabrina lost it in that office. She screamed at staff and blamed me. Later that afternoon, she drove to the house. She expected to walk in and claim her stage. She knocked and begged at the door. A tenant opened it, confused, and asked who she was. Sabrina stood there crying on a porch she did not own. A neighbor filmed part of it from across the street. That clip hit social media within hours. Not from me, not from Tessa, from a random neighbor. Everyone saw the same truth. Sabrina tried to steal a life that was not hers. Update 8. 1 year later, my life felt settled and solid. The noise faded into something distant. My salary increased after performance review. Base went to $244,000, bonus target stayed 25%. My stock units vested on schedule. I used them carefully, not like lottery money. I bought a small rental condo in Renton. Price was $385,000 and it rented in 6 days. I also had a real partner now. Naomi and I started dating slowly, then seriously. She never mocked ambition. She never treated money like a scoreboard. On nights I got quiet, she did not push. She just sat near me and let me breathe. Sabrina sent one final message in early summer. Short, plain, no performance. "I'm sorry," she wrote. "I hurt you and lied." "I'm paying my debt," she wrote. "I see what I did." I replied with one sentence. "I accept the apology, take care." Then I blocked the thread. Not out of anger, out of closure. Final update: the divorce finalized in St. Louis in late fall. I flew in for one day, did the hearing, then left. After court, Denise asked to meet me. She brought Sabrina's stepdad, Ron. They looked exhausted, like people who lost sleep for months. Denise started first. "I'm sorry," she said. "We raised her wrong." Ron nodded, ashamed. "We taught her to chase status," he said. I stayed calm. "I loved her," I said, "but love needs respect." Denise wiped her eyes. "She kept lying," she said. "And we kept hoping." Ron looked at me direct. "You didn't deserve the smear," he said. "I know," I said. "That's why I left." Denise inhaled slowly. "She asked us to apologize," she said. "You don't owe me," I said, "but I appreciate it." We talked for 15 minutes, mostly quiet. Then Denise said something honest. "She thinks attention is love," she said, "and she destroys everything to get it." I nodded once. "That's the lesson," I said. Outside, the air felt cold and clean. I got into my rental car and drove to the airport. Back in Seattle, Naomi met me at arrivals. She handed me coffee and didn't ask for a speech. "You okay?" she asked. "I'm okay," I said. "I'm finished." If you take anything from my story, take this. When someone treats you like an asset, believe them. Do not argue with entitlement. Do not negotiate your dignity. Build your life, protect your peace, and stay calm. Calm is how you walk out and never come back.